The Biden-Harris administration bearing down on Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg admitting the White House pressured the platform to censor Americans, and he says he regrets caving to those demands. Good morning. I'm Dana Perino. Bill is off today. Good morning, Brett. Good to see you.
Good morning, Dana. I'm Brett Baer in Washington, and this is America's Newsroom. Zuckerberg making that admission in a letter to House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan. He says the White House pushed Facebook to take down posts that included COVID misinformation, even ones defined as humor or satire.
Zuckerberg also revealed that when Meta denied one of those requests, the administration grew increasingly frustrated. So back in 2020, when Jen Psaki was the press secretary, she was at the podium, and she said Facebook needed to be stronger on policing content.
Has Facebook been as proactive as the White House would like in terms of its response to its flags?
Well, I think, as I noted yesterday, Phil, there are more steps that everyone can take.
And Facebook responded yesterday after the press briefing. They say that they removed 18 million pieces of COVID misinformation. They've connected more than 2 billion people to reliable information. So does the White House find that sufficient?
Clearly not, because we're talking about additional steps that should be taken.
Griff Jenkins has more from Washington. Good morning, Griff.
Good morning, Brett. And you know, it's not every day that one of the most powerful CEOs in the world says, we were wrong. Let's get right to that letter. Zuckerberg writes this: in 2021, senior officials from the Biden administration, including the White House, repeatedly pressured our teams for months to censor certain COVID-19 content, including humor and satire, and expressed a lot of frustration with our teams when we didn't agree. I believe the government pressure was wrong, and I regret that we were not more outspoken about it. Now, Zuckerberg also admits in the letter his company was wrong when they demoted the Hunter Biden laptop story. Republican Representative Laurel Lee, a member of the Judiciary Committee, had this to say this morning.
And to see Mr. Zuckerberg acknowledging this is really important. It shows the lengths that the Biden administration went to try to shut this information down. And the other thing that he mentions in this letter that's really critical is an acknowledgement that the Hunter Biden laptop story was suppressed.
And the White House is responding, issuing this statement saying, when confronted with the deadly pandemic, this administration encouraged responsible actions to protect public health and safety. Our position has been clear and consistent. We believe tech companies and other private actors should take into account the effects their actions have on the American people while making independent choices about the information they present. Finally, Brett, gone too are those so-called Zuckerbucks. The CEO says he'll refrain from making political donations this election. Brett?
Griff, thank you. Dana?
And Michael Shell.